Hi, this is Remy and welcome to Branding Your YouTube Channel Part 2. The last time we talked about getting a name for your channel, and that's the first thing you want to do. You want a name. You want a name that nobody else has, or you have a product that nobody else has and you want to look it up on the your name and your product on Google or Bing or whatever you want to use, and make sure nobody else is using that. Then you can even look it up on a place like GoDaddy. Put your name in and for .com, and if it comes up that somebody else is using it, then you don't want to use that name. So you have to find a name that for yourself or for your product that fits you. Now that's the first thing you got to do. There's a lot of things you need to do, but not to start off. The most important thing starting off is to make your first video. Of course, your first video isn't going to be that good, or not great anyway, and you'll probably want to edit it, so you can use something like Movie Maker, Microsoft Movie Maker, which is a free program, to edit it, and it will take time to do, so don't expect to throw your video up in the first hour you made it. Just work on it. Try to make it as good as you can. Now there are people out there with blogs. That's B-B-L-O-G-S. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't think anybody does, but I call it blog. Anyway, there are blogs, and there's some that do killer clowns, and you get tired of watching 1,000 different killer clowns. And then there's some that are clickbait, and clickbait is like they'll have this great title up there. Killer clown chases me and I captured him. Okay, that's called clickbait, because that's not what the video's about. It's another kid chasing a kid around, and that's all it is. It's not really a killer clown, or the kid would be dead and he wouldn't be making the video about it, now would he? So that's called clickbait. There's other things out there, like the blogs. There's some good blogs out there. 8 Passengers is one of those. I really like that blog. They've got the parents, and then they've got 6 kids, so that makes 8, and they're supposed to be a minivan, but it looks like a school bus to me. But anyway, the point is that not only do you have the idea behind what you're doing, you have to have a logo. Now you may not have a logo, like I said, right off the bat, and that's all right, but keep your channel name that you chose. Keep that, and then think about a logo that you could have for it, and maybe you can draw it on paper and scan it, color it, and then scan it, and then you have your own little logo to start off with. That's just the starting logo. That's not the finished thing. Okay, the other thing is lighting. On 8 Passengers, you'll notice that the lighting indoors isn't that great, but it's still a good blog. They could use some lights in some other rooms and just turn them on as needed to get that sunlight look in there. But overall, the videos are good, and there's things I do to improve it, but that's not what the point here is. The point is to find your niche and then keep doing it. Now, some people upload once a week, some people twice a week, some people every day of the week. That would wear me out, because I don't have a full-time job, but I get too tired to do that. Whoa, this is a lot of work, believe it or not. Now, some people say, well, I don't make any money doing it. Well, of course you don't make any money doing it. You're supposed to do this because you love making videos and you love doing things to help other people. If you're doing it for the money, like some do, then you're going to be sorely upset, because it could take you years before your channel takes off. And that's the truth. Of course, it could take off right away, especially if you're a cute little girl or a cute little boy, You could be a millionaire overnight, but that's not normally what happens. Most of us are adults. I look like I'm 14, but I'm 27. So you, if you're a cute little kid or a girl, then you should be able to make it pretty quick. But most adults like me can't do that. We have to work hard at it. But I don't work hard at it. So see, the thing is that I just want to have fun and help others. So by helping you help me, then we both accomplish something. Now, after you got your name set up, and that's what you're going to use. If you have a website, that's the name you're going to use. And by the way, if you do find the name you want, make sure you register your .com right away so nobody else can get it. Because you wouldn't believe how fast those .coms go, or any other dot whatever. So now you got your name. Now you got your channel. You might make a little logo of some kind and just draw it on paper and scan it. Don't spend any money on it for your first one. Just have something decent to give an idea of what you're about. 8 passengers, like I said, uses a school bus, and it works pretty good. You know, you can tell that it's about 8 passengers because it says 8 passengers. But, and then you do that. Most channels do not have a logo, and I'll give you an example. Dom Tracy, there's no logo there. Derv has no logo. Let's see. Jacob Sartorius really has no logo. Those are kids, but they don't need a logo. They got the looks. So you get on there and you watch your clickbait stuff and click you like and say, I love you, Jacob, I love you, Dom, I love you, Derv. Well, that's kids for you. But you know what? They're millionaires and we're not. So let's keep going here. After you got your name registered, then you got to wait a little while. You start working on your website. Do your videos. Get some videos of things you like. For instance, if you like flowers, you want to go around, or you got a garden, go around and take pictures of your flowers and make sure you're going to know all about that flower to talk about it in your video. Or if you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and you want to take videos of them all the time, that's all right, but make sure you have something to say about them for each video. Wow, one of the things people really like is mistakes. So if your dad or mom or brother or sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, aunts, cousins, whatever, blub up, you want to be there to record it. So that means you've got to have your camera with you all the time, taking videos almost all the time. Now most of that stuff will go in the trash. You won't use it, but some of it you are going to use. For instance, your little brother, who is 16, is a smart aleck, and he is riding a skateboard or his hoverboard and falls flat on his face. Now, ouch, he got hurt, yes, but in reality, that's funny. I mean, here's Mr. Cool falling on the skateboard. Okay, your sports. If you like sports, you want to take videos of sports, and you want to get a good camera because you got to take close-ups of sports figures, whether it's grade school, high school, college, or pros. You have to have a good camera to get close-ups of what's going on. So that may be a little more expensive than most things. And those are where you're at. Now that you know what you're going to do, and like in my channel, I do several things. I do some cooking videos. I do tutorials on Power Director, which is the software I use for videos. I do tutorials on games, and I show people what some of the games are. These are all things you can do. And there's millions of more ideas that some of you will have. But whatever you got, make sure that's what you stick with. And like I said, you can have more than one topic. You don't have to have just what I'm talking about here. You can have lots of different talkings. There's a lady that has beautiful videos. She does cooking videos. She does cooking videos a lot different than I do, but she's got the perfect lighting in her kitchen. She's got the perfect kitchen, and she does the perfect cooking if you like that kind of cooking. And it's really good cooking. It's just a little complicated for me. I like to make my videos a little less complicated and get the point across so everybody can do it. I mean, not everybody has a garden of fresh vegetables that they just go out and cut them off the vine and bring them in, wash them, and cook them. So you got to go to the store for that, and that takes money. So that's just the way it is. But she has all these fresh vegetables, and she does it all up real nice and pretty, and she's got great videos. The people that usually watch my videos can't afford to do that, so they like mine, and mine are easy. Mine are more simple to do, and it's a lot better than eating at McDonald's or Burger King or KFC and places like that, because I have videos. And the other thing I like to do about cooking videos is I like to show people how to cook things that most people don't like. For instance, cauliflower. I got a cauliflower recipe that I did. People hate cauliflower, but they eat this recipe and they don't even know it's cauliflower. Give me a break. They say they don't like it because of how mom or grandma cooked it, not because it was done right. So if food's cooked right, it does taste good, and some people don't want to know that. Okay, and it's really funny because usually it's open. I mean, young people, like, you know, younger than 12, they'll go, oh, I don't like that, or I don't like the taste of that. Well, if they don't like the taste of it, then mom or dad, you did something wrong. So y'all jump in the car and go to McDonald's. Wrong, Zubrat, don't do that. Learn how to cook it right. So you can do cooking videos, or you can do like the kids do, and do clickbait videos, and that's all right because you're a kid. Nobody's gonna put you down. Well, there would be people that put you down for that. I won't be one of them, because you have your rights too as a kid. Now, as far as adults, if you do clickbait stuff, you're gonna have a lot of people jump on you, and they're not gonna watch your videos, and you won't get any subscribers. Now, that's for YouTube. Now, remember that logo you made? Put that on your web page. Put it on your Twitter page. Put it on your Amazon page. Put it on your Patreon page. Wherever you have a website, put that logo on, because you're going to need it. That tells everybody that that's your channel, and they know who you are. Wow, it's that simple. Okay, remember in the first video I said, after you get your name, never change it. Always add to it, and that way people can see how you progress through time, or through the years, as a matter of fact. So if you're going to be doing this a long time, they can see that back in 2017 you had some cruddy videos, but in 2022, look at your videos. They are super sharp. Now, like I said, there's other things you need to do to have a good YouTube channel. And I don't yet. I mean, I'm getting there, but I don't have it yet. But I'm working on it, and I will show you some of the things I've done to improve my videos over time. This is Remy Meggs. You have a good life.